Welcome to Jewel Affairs platform. In this platform, we are going to be talking about the Isoko Award Night. Now, remember, the Isoko Award Night is an event that is set aside to celebrate the laudable achievements of the Isoko people and friends, people who have inspired, entertained, imparted, inscribed, or otherwise captured the imagination of the people in recent time. My name is Tessie Mukuru Daniels. I'm here with one of our own. He is a father, a mentor, a philanthropist. I won't want to say everything myself, so I can meet you.
Now retires my name. A native of this town, Oyede. It's okay now. A Delta, a Nigerian.
Wow. An Isoko man. Remember, we're talking about the Isoko Award Night. We are talking about the category of humanitarian. And you know, humanitarian services have to do with saving the lives of people, inspiring them, and even helping some persons because there's so much poverty on the land right now. But there's a saying that says people always give. In a few they have, they give the little out of the few they have. But people don't see it that way. People want to have all it takes to give. So what is giving like
to you? Giving to me is like a reflection of what you think God has done for you, and giving part of it, to the society. My perception about life or material wealth, there's a certain amount of money that God will give to you. That money belongs to you and your immediate family. Then, when God gives you more than what is enough for you and your immediate family, I feel God is giving you that money in trust for the benefit of others. So the money no longer belongs to me alone. So because it's enough, more than enough for me and my family, then the balance you can decide to give out, to help others. So I feel God is using me as a tool to reach out to others. So that is my perception or my philosophy of that a kind of I don't know. Probably I like the words you use for it. That is what moves me, to do the philanthropic job that I do.
like a trigger?
That's it.
A trigger to give it. About the growing up, some people they have this idea that if you give, it's because you have plenty. But it has to do with the way people see life generally. Some persons have stories to tell, and because of that, they don't want other people to suffer. And that's like one of a trigger to them too. Do you have anything like growing up? Do you have any inspiration that you've come to a time in your life, I will have to be this, I have to be giving people, I have to give back to the society?
Yes. Growing up, I can't really say I suffered acute poverty or kind of, because in my village here, in terms of that setting at that time, my father was well to do in their own little standard. So we really didn't lack food or the basic needs of life. But when I left my parents and went out to Warri to go and hustle the way the worry man calls it. I saw the other side of life,
Wow.
where I can say I really suffered, struggling on my own to become what I am. So naturally, I'm somebody who will not want my children or people around me to go through what I go through in order to achieve results. But it is not necessarily because of the volume of money you have that determine your giving. It is your heart. I may not be the richest person in this town or in this circle, not to talk about Delta states. But what I pride myself that I have a very big heart. Even if I don't have enough, I can decide to share what I have, with others. So the value of what I give out is not because of the value of money that I have. So many people have more money than myself, but I'm somebody who is quick to contentment. I believe that if little I have, okay, if this one that I have, is enough for me to, to manage at this time. Why not this? I give out this. So that is my thoughts about giving.
That's so inspiring. That's also inspiring. So giving is a matter of the heart. We will be going a very short break. We'll come back. We just want to see some of his work, some of those people he has given to, and hear some testimony. Don't go away. Did you see all that? Wow, that's so inspiring, and that's why we're here. That's why the group Joyous Affair, the organizers of Isoko Award Night, are here, and we are talking about the category for humanitarian. Before we go, we want to hear from him if there is any foundation operating this your philanthropic gesture presently.
I have not formally inaugurated my foundation,
Okay.
but within me, I am of the belief that whatever good gestures that I extend to people is coming from a Now Heritage Foundation, which will be formally inaugurated sometime soon, because the pressure on me from people who need one help or the other is enormous. So inaugurating the foundation formally will remove the pressure from me, and I'll push the pressure to the foundation. So if it's 1 million naira I have to do good to people for a particular period, I give it to the foundation, those who are managing foundation. So anybody who comes for me for any help, I say, please go through the foundation. So you go and talk to the people managing the foundation. If they see that you actually need help and the funds are available there to do that, to help. I think that will help me, to reduce some of the pressures that are mounting on me right now. Like I said earlier, so many people think that because you are doing good, you can do to everybody. You can help everybody. But I tell some, I don't have the capacity to solve everybody's problem. It's not possible. It's just that if you are lucky and you meet me probably at the right time when you state your problems, maybe you are the lucky one. At that particular time, when you have the money, it's okay, take, go and do what you want to do. There are some people who will come. At a time, myself, I'm also looking for money to solve my own problem.
So how do you do that?
So when you tell them I don't have,
it's an offense.
It's a very big offense. You don't see anything wrong. There could be a time somebody come and say, Honorable, please, I need just 100,000.
Just?
Yes. Some just 100,000. The reason is that probably I have given somebody 1 million yesterday and they heard it. Then the person is coming to say today and say, you need just 100,000. And I say, I don't have. He says, oh, you are wicked. You don't want to give. You give to the person forgets that. I told someone, I said, okay. The time you are coming to ask me for 100,000, I am looking for money to solve a particular problem that I have. And what I'm looking for could be 5 million to add to probably another 5 million that I have to solve my 10 million naira problem. So if I give you 100,000 from the 5 million I have in my pocket, which means I'm going to be looking for more money. So when you tell them I don't have, they say it's a problem. So I'm forced to say, come, your problem, my problem is bigger than your own. They say, oh, how? I say, I'm looking for 5 million. You are looking for 100,000. So whose problem is bigger?
5 million, of course.
You know? So there could be a time where you will come, 100,000 means nothing to me at that particular time. I'll just give it to you.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can say there's a luck element to some of those who need help from me. If you come at the right time, you get. You come in at the time I'm also in need. To me, I'll say, oh, you're unlucky because at this particular time I have a problem to solve. And if I don't solve this my problem, there's no way I can solve your problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So these are, you know, the kind of challenges you always face when you're that time that is free-handed. Yeah. So the kind of person that we are, everybody, if I get 20 texts in a day, I can tell you 15 of those texts are those who are asking for one form of help or the other. Some will even send you the account number straight away and tell you how much.
If the money is there,
they will tell you how much. Okay, I need 150,000. You are my last hope. They put account number, first bank number, so and so.
Oh.
You know, so and those people, if you don't give them, they count it against you. Because unfortunately for you, somebody you gave maybe 50,000 last week have told them that thank Honorable for me, he gave me help me Zuzu. Then he is not coming after hearing that. Then when you come to his turn, you are not giving him and he's more closer to you, maybe then it's a problem. So, and some of the things we do is as a result, what I can say is listening to my inner self. Okay. I'm not a pastor, so the pastor will say, God say, tell me to say, but I have my inner self that I would assume sometimes God speaks to me to do this out of my way. Example, in the house, you see opposite my gate.
Okay.
One day I was walking here, I saw a zinc house just in front of my house when I came in. I said, who owns that house? Is that somebody staying there? Somebody said, oh, they build a house to sell things, to do over here. He said, no, he said, one woman, they drive her from the house. And he came to put one zinc house there to stay in front of my gate. Okay, I didn't say anything. Then, when we're now doing the internal roads of this compound, I said, okay, the surplus sand that will overfill, let them push it to her and level around because it was a gully to fill the place. So I went to my old house to sleep. The next day I woke up. In the night when I dreamt as if I was moving to this compound. And I was seeing, a friend of mine came and I was seeing him off. Then at the gate, the person, I didn't know who the person was. I can't remember who that friend was. At the gate, the person pointed house to that zinc house. He said, why did you allow that kind of thing to be in front of your house?
Wow.
I said, no. The boy is somebody's else property. So I cannot really interfere. So I woke up. You know, I knew it was a dream. So I woke up, then I slept again. I didn't reason any meaning to it. That same morning, I was coming to the site here. As soon as I got to the gate there, and I opened my door, the first person I saw was a woman kneeling down in my front, greeting me for the sand that I pushed to her company. So immediately,
Do you remember the
I
dream?
remembered the dream.
That was a message.
I said, this must be a message. So I came in here, I told one of my staff, like, look at what I experienced last night. Go and call me my engineer. I said, that message, I will deliver the message. I said, call my engineer. I said, go and meet that woman there. Let her go and park, look for a house to park for 1 month. And I told the engineer he must finish that house. A 3-bedroom flat with 2 shops, with kitchen, everything. I said, you must finish that house within 1 month. If it means stopping any work here, because they were still working here, so stop every work here and ensure you finish that house so that that woman does not stay more than 1 month in another place. And we finished that house in 3 weeks. So that's how I built that house. But people who don't know this is that, oh, he has built a house for somebody again. Because probably that is virtually the 5th or 6th house I'm building for people in this community. So some people will come, I know some people have come after that and say, oh, this is my house that I'm building, I need money to do the roof, I need money to do something else. So when I say I don't have,
You're deceiving them.
they take it
Of
off.
course, you've done lots of
Yeah.
things, so why that on?
It is a big offense. So these are some of the challenges we face in giving. But you know the Bible always say, or the Bible said, that it is good for one to give than to receive.
To receive.
So I am very grateful to God that I am on the giving side.
That's true. The giving side
Yeah.
is very important. It's really
I
difficult to be at the other
I'm
end.
telling you
The giving
because
side.
actually I have also I have been on the other side before.
Okay.
I have been on the begging side before. So when God promoted me to
The
this other
giving
side, to the giving
I
side,
understand how
then
it
I
is.
must continue to do that which I think God has decided to use me to do.
Wow.
So I will not stop giving.
Wow, that's so,
Thank you.
so inspiring. You see, that's why sometimes people just say, pray for your helpers to locate you. That woman helper did locate her. And it was even shown to him, like, you have to help this woman. So sometimes you pray for things you want, and who knows, God may just bring somebody your way to help you. Okay, so giving the say is divine, and it has to do with your mindset also. And pray so that your helpers too will also locate you. But before we go, we want him to actually inspire those people that really want to be like him, people that want to also give back to the society.
Yeah, my advice to the youth, especially who are coming up is there is no shortcut to success. There is no shortcut
To success.
to success. If you follow the short route, your success, no matter how massive, will be shortcut. It's not going to last. If you follow the right route, then you enjoy the favor of God. One, you must be honest. You learn to be honest. Do your thing honestly. Any work that you are given to do it honestly. Two, you must serve. Service.
Wow.
There is reward for service. There's reward for service. If you serve, you will be served. If you don't serve, you will not be served. So if you serve diligently, you will be rewarded. The person who you serve may not be the one to reward you. But just like you said earlier, God will always send helpers to those who serve diligently. Because it was in the old that God used to send Angel Michael and Angel Gabriel, to speak to people or to bless people or to do something. But these days, God doesn't send any Angel Michael or Angel Gabriel anymore. God sent human beings. And the human beings God sent, they don't know that it's God that is sending them. They don't know. Because if they know, they would have well come to the people and say, God say I should tell you.
Yes.
So they don't know. And those people who God have sent to come and help you, they will not come to your house. You must personally make yourself visible to them. And your visibility is that place which you are serving. If you are in a workplace, if you are in your master's house, if you are a driver, if any form of work you are doing, that is your visibility. Because people will pick you, this place, the way this man will wash plates, good well. Somebody is noticing you.
It's true.
That extra that you are adding to the little job that you are doing will be noticed by somebody. And from nowhere, one day somebody will just come. We are looking for somebody who can do this. No, that girl or that boy working for some person. Oh, that is a good. Before you know it, they will locate you. Before you know it, they will locate you. Me, when I left this town to go and hustle and look for work in Warri, my first job was driver. In Warri, 1988. First job was a driver. I used to drive my Oga to NNPC refinery to go and do supplies. That is how I learned the business of supplying oil and gas items to companies. That's what I learned from my boss. Last year, that's my boss that I drove. I bought him a brand new car last year. Because I have discovered that yes, that person is my visibility. Because those who later helped me in life are people I knew serving this my boss. So he gave me that visibility for people to see me that, oh, I'm a truthful person, I'm a hard-working gentleman, I'm a very meticulous person when it comes to delivery on my work. He's the one who gave me visibility. So he is the one that I should today. He is my boss. So I encourage the youth of today, they should not forget that hard work pays. Name any arm robber and anybody you know that is into crime or something. Give him 5 years. It doesn't last more than 5 years.
Yeah, everything is gone.
Even fake pastors. Any pastor that is fake, it's all the women in this town, everybody are running there to say, it's miracle. Give him few years, you will not hear his name again. Another one has started raining, that one don't fall.
It's business.
Yes. So the children of these days, they are doing Yahoo because they are imitating people who are driving. They want to buy cars. They want to drive the same car that you are driving today, without knowing where you are coming from. All those things will not last. Finally, they should run away from inferiority complex. Inferiority complex is putting them in problem. My friend is driving a Mercedes 190. Because he's doing Yahoo or something. I want to go and do the same thing.
You want to be successful.
You want to be successful.
You last.
You don't know what he has done to make his money. So because of that, you want to do the same thing just because you want to make that money. So I advise the youth to be trustworthy, truthful, to be hardworking, to be prayerful. You should not allow the things that will chase them tomorrow. They shouldn't run after the things that will chase them tomorrow. My father used to tell me, he said, don't go after things that will run after you tomorrow. The reason is that some young men, you run with women when you have no money.
When you have the money,
when you run after the women,
yeah.
at a particular time when you misuse yourself and you don't have money, those women will deny you.
That's true.
Because those women will be running after those who have made it.
Yes.
So that's why I say don't run after the things that will run after you. Concentrate and be successful. When you are successful, all the other things will follow. So this is my little advice for the youth. If we continue to say this, maybe the time will not be enough to go around. But I wish you and your organization well. Continue to do the best that you can to enlighten the society so that we can live a better life and a better society. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. You see, that was so educating. I believe you learned something. Apart from he being a humanitarian, he's also a good advisor. Can you believe that? Thank you very much, sir. We want to say congratulations on the award of Humanitarian Service of the Year. Congratulations, sir. We pray and hope that you keep this good work. You keep doing this good work. And we pray that God will keep blessing you as you do this. Thanks for being inspiration to so many people. Thank you very much. Thanks viewers for watching. Thank you very much. Until we see you again.
Honorable Inahureta is my name. I support Jewels Affairs and the Isoko Award Night. Thank you very much.